Hey, this is Brian Wright from fitin.com, PHITIN.com. This is the Daily B88, and what am I talking about? Relationships. All right, here we are talking about relationships. What is the importance of relationships? Well, if you are in a service business and you do not have relationships, you are not going to have customers. You are not going to develop a business. So you are a community-based business. You need to develop a community around your ideas, which will lead to benefits for a community of people. Now, to develop a community, you must connect with people, which means you have to have relationships with people outside of your immediate bubble. You could have the best ideas. You can be the most talented, most skilled, most educated, most whatever in the world. But if you don't get outside of your bubble and bring people in, your ideas really aren't going to go anywhere, and you're not really going to develop a community, and you're just going to have all this information for the sake of yourself instead of creating a benefit for the community at large. So what do you do to create more relationships? A, you have to get out of your own brain and get into the real world, which means you have to shake a lot of hands and you got to kiss a lot of babies, and you have to reply to every post that happens on your website and every comment, everything. You need to post, you need to interact, you need to expand. Now, here's the thing. If you are a local community-based business and you are working on social media to grow your brand, yes, you should reply to every comment you get on everything. And you should actually go and look at other businesses in your community, and you should make positive comments about them. Not sit there and say, hey, you're great, come see me. Just say you're great. If you think they're great. If you believe in it, believe in it. Help them. Because if you help other people, they're going to help you. But one thing you do have to keep in mind is that if you put a video out, it goes semi-viral, you get thousands of hits, whatever. If, again, you're based in New Jersey and you're getting hits in Brazil, you really don't care. You know, respect the people that are liking your video and commenting on it regardless, but your main goal is to get your local community involved. You want to be world famous within 5 miles of your location, not necessarily the whole world unless you're in a big world business that actually matters. So you have to speak to the audience that it matters most, and you have to create the relationships there. So if you're in a business complex and you are one of many businesses, make sure you know every owner. Make sure that you speak to as many people as possible. You engage the guy at the coffee shop. You engage the girl at the checkout counter, and I'm not being sexist. It was just, you know, a girl checkout counter, because I checked out this morning and it was a woman who checked me out. Guys do that too. So make sure you just engage. You know as many people as possible, and don't always pitch your business. Start off with asking people about theirs. If they come around to asking you what you do and how your business is, great. You want to start that conversation? Don't wear a Superman t-shirt, wear a gym t-shirt. You want to engage with people? Make sure that you have stuff that's worth engaging. You speak in a way that's going to continue the conversation. So just be as outgoing as you possibly can. And here's the deal on the people that say, oh, I can't do that. Well, if you can't do that, you can't own a business, because you don't have the ability to grow your business, so you don't deserve to have one. I don't care how knowledgeable, skilled, beneficial, whatever. If you don't have the ability to create a community by engaging and creating relationships, you do not deserve to own a business. You're just going to be some geek in what you do, locked away in a room, fantasizing about all the opportunities that you do not have the ability to create. But you do. You're just coming up with excuses because you just don't want to. So if you really do want to build a community, you will build a community. If you want to teach a lot of people, you will teach a lot of people. If you really want something, you will create that something. Now, if you say you want it, but you come up with excuses instead of going out and doing the work, you're lying to yourself and anyone else you share this story with. So be real, truthful, and authentic, and go out into the world with that, be that, and develop a community around that. If you are not willing to step outside your front door, if you are not willing to get out of your business, if you are not willing to engage with people outside of your immediate know, you will never build a business. I don't care how much you spend on advertising. I don't care how great your website is. It comes down to your engagement that grows your damn business, especially in a local service business, people. So get out of your bubble, get out of your comfort zone, and start dragging people in. Target your audience. Recognize the people that could benefit from what you do, and then go explain to them the benefit. Go find out what their needs are and make them feel comfortable in speaking to you. Make them comfortable to bridge the gap from seeing you in the world to coming to your location. Just do the work. It all requires work. It doesn't require great ideas. It doesn't require skill. It requires work, first and foremost. Everything else I said does matter, but only after you make the commitment to do the work and you get started. So some people, they wait for the doors to open. Other people kick the doors in. For me, I feel like kicking the door in works a lot better. I have a million examples, a million opportunities in my life that I created by just not listening to what the world told me and just said, no, this is what I want. This is what I know. I'm just going to do it. And it's worked out really well for me. So be bold, be yourself, and do the things that you know you really should be doing. Don't allow that weird lizard brain to get your nervous system going, and then you start coming up with excuses. When the excuses come, get rid of them. Start taking action. Once you take action, the excuses pretty much go away anyway. So create a community, create relationships. That's how you create a business. If you're not willing to, you don't deserve to have a business. Simple as that. Having a business is not a right. Having a business is skill, knowledge, and hustle. It's those three things, and the hustle is the most important one. If you don't have skill and you don't have knowledge, the hustle will be pointless. But without the hustle, the skill and knowledge don't go anywhere. You see how it all works cyclically? That's the deal. All right, I'm going to go and get on my hustle because I actually motivated myself by trying to motivate you. I'm actually going to go shake some hands, kiss some babies, and grow some businesses. Later.